Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Neil and this is Super G, this time with another Warframe video. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about the first time I entered a sentient ship. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, I don't really play Railjack, so you know, I was playing Railjack mostly because I had a affinity bonus, so I was getting, farming those intrinsics. Like we need to boost up our abilities as pilot or engineer and Railjack affiliated functions. So for the first time, the sentient ship revealed itself, and we all immediately went in there. I never got in one. They're pretty cool. They are pretty cool. They're like the Grenier cruisers, where once you get in, you get a new tile set, and it's a completely random tile set. It's not a predetermined one. It's not a small one either. It's pretty big. And I got that Castlevania Dracula vibe from it. It's very dark, very gloomy. It's very big. The scale of it is enormous. I was like, whoa, this is really cool. So I started exploring a little bit because it's my first time there. I got attacked by a couple of mines that are attached to the walls. I thought that was a cool idea. I like when the sets have these little surprises. Like, the Corpus have the lasers and the Grenier have the gates that deplete your energy. I'm just sad the Infested don't have anything. Maybe on the Infested planet. But yeah, I really like that whole vibe. Then I found that crystal that supposedly you had to break it with the Paracelsus? No, the sword that you got from the quest with what was the name? Bala. With Bala, you need to take this sword, break the crystal to have the era quest. Of course, when Digital Streams did the Warframe Revised, they inserted this on the codex, so I already got the quest, and I didn't even bring the sword, so I couldn't break it, but I found it. I was happy to see that these tile sets have like a verticality to it. They've like all of them have like 3 levels, and there's probably more hidden stuff here, but everybody was just running towards the exit, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go. So I really enjoyed it. Now, what I didn't like was just how empty it feels. Sure, you got the sentients around there, and this is where if you're farming for the Shenmue parts, which is the arm gun, they drop here from one of the sentients. So that's cool, but it's very empty. Unlike everywhere else in Warframe, where Corpus, Infested, Grenier, you get a ton of enemies every time you go into a tile. This is very, very, very empty, and they're just punctuated with a few enemies, maybe 1 or 2 per tile, which I thought was like, maybe there should be more. We're allegedly at war with these people, so maybe they could have put a lot of envelopes there, or different kinds of envelopes where you had to, you could strip them with their shell with the Warframe weapons and abilities and all that, but then to destroy them you could use the operator. Because what I ended up doing was, because it's Ascension, I just switched immediately to the operator, and I practically didn't use the Warframe abilities or something like that. So it's one of those things. But when I saw it, I realized why I really like Warframe. It's because of the aesthetic and because of combat. And if they just combine the two a little bit better and more times and more fun ways, that'd be amazing. I'm excited to see how the fortress is going to be like, because we got a glimpse of it with the new war, but we haven't gone into it yet. We're just finding the contracts at the moment. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. Well, no, I'm not excited for Railjack because it's just a mess. At this point it's just master rank fodder for intrinsics. Every mission is exactly the same. I've did already a video of it, so go back and see it. Maybe I'll put it in the description. But when we actually get to this fortress, which will be I hope it's like a whole new planet. It's got different nodes, different things. From what I've seen here, it got me a little bit hyped for it. So yeah, we just have to wait and see. But just for the looks of the fortress, I was pleased with it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm also pleased with the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.
Standard op. Infiltrate and slag the core. Execute.